We are always working for an audience, and our audience are these 4,500 students who wander these halls every day. And so the stories that we write, the photos that we take, the projects that we do, all are geared toward that audience. And that includes every other thing. When you see that highlight newspaper, you have to understand that that is completely student produced. And that starts at the planning stage. You know, what are we going to write about? Who are the people that are going to be in that story? To go off and actually interview those sources and write those stories and put them in the paper. That includes selling advertisements and going out into the community to solicit those advertisements. The first being a prerequisite class for the newspaper staff, and that is Newspaper 1. In the course of studies book, it's titled Journalism/Newspaper. That is a class that anyone can sign up for. It is a prerequisite course, as I mentioned, for the newspaper staff, where I teach you all the tools that you need to know to be able to be an effective journalist. That includes learning information gathering techniques like reporting, observation, research, obviously writing skills, editing skills, and then as we move through the course, we start to learn techniques like opinion writing as well as photography. All of that is geared not only to make students more media literate, which is a good skill for any student to have, but for those who want to be part of the newspaper staff then, the publication/highlight newspaper, they would have all the tools that they would need to come on to that staff successfully. When they're on the newspaper staff then, what they do at that point is they specialize in certain areas. So they would be primarily either reporters or photographers, but while they're on staff then they would learn how to design pages for the highlight, and then the subsequent years they could apply for editorial positions. For highlight newspaper staff, the prerequisites would either be Newspaper 1 and 2 or photojournalism. Any of the classes in photojournalism, whether they're beginning or darkroom or advanced digital or any of those, are all prerequisites for the highlight staff. If you're a really good student, a very strong student who puts in the work, then the reward should equal that. And I think that the students that we've had come through our program have found that the reward does equal the effort that they put in.